It's over. Okay. I think that was the most amazing piece of Star Wars I have ever seen in my life. Everything was a 10 out of 10. There was nothing wrong with it. Absolutely perfect. It was amazing. I wouldn't change a thing. Are the Twitter people gone? Okay, here's my true thoughts. I love the fact that Mandalore is back now. Okay, that's obviously a big win. You know, it means we're going to get tons more Mandalorian content going forwards on Mandalore, which is something we all want to see. But really, this final episode for me, it felt like it was just really easy. There wasn't really much of a struggle at all. I'm just going to say, yeah, it was, you know, like, I just feel like it was kind of lame the whole season and the finale. You know, you can compare this to how we all felt a couple of years ago with the season 2 finale, and like, what am I waiting for here for the next Mandalorian season? You know, like him to go on some adventures and stuff. I think now the whole Baby Yoda thing kind of ran its course. He's cute, but it's not novel. It's not new and exciting anymore. It's kind of like its own thing. It's old news now at this point. I like how they did the Kanan move with the fire and how, you know, Grogu was controlling the fire. I was expecting his Force abilities to be a little more exciting. I really liked when Din was held back and Grogu was fighting the Praetorians on his own. I kind of feel like the Praetorians were a little bit lame. Like they could have been maybe more of them, or a little bit more... Like, once again, it just seems like these Praetorians wait a long time to do their moves. Like, is it my turn? Okay, let's go. You know what I mean? A little bit like that. Kind of like what they did in The Last Jedi. And I feel like there really wasn't all that much of a struggle. You know, Moff Gideon comes back, 6th episode. Sort of. And, no, not even. You know, it was the 7th and 8th episode he came back. And really, there wasn't all that much of a struggle at all. Like, I'm trying to... I didn't hate it, you know? It wasn't whack, but it was... I feel like, you know, there was a lot more at stake in the second season, and I feel like this one was just kind of a little lackluster. You know, things were a little bit too easy. It was kind of like you were playing a video game on, like, the lowest difficulty. The whole thing with the clones of Moff Gideon was a straight rip. Straight rip from Legends Dark Empire, where Palpatine had, you know, a slew of Palpatine clones that he would transfer his essence into. I mean, if he were to have a bunch of clones of Palpatine, yeah, you know, that would have been really interesting, I think, you know, and and Mando and Grogu could have been the ones that actually, like, ruined the first successful Palpatine clone that had the Force. And, you know, that's why he ended up being the way he was in Rise of Skywalker. I think that would have been kind of cool. And then Moff Gideon's clone opening his eyes just because Grogu was in front of him, and then them all, like, imploding. Like, what? Like, what, did he get scared? Like, what? The fight in the skies with the Mandalorians. I think that's definitely one of my top favorite scenes in Star Wars. That was really nicely done. I really enjoyed that because it was just like Clone Wars. We know who the spy was, but the spies... you know, there were so many videos on TikTok. There were so many people talking about who's the spy. Is it the armor? Is it Bo-Katan? I made videos, one video, and I'm just like, nobody. Okay, cool. I guess maybe we'll find out in the next season there was someone that was a spy. I don't, maybe not. I actually liked it more that there wasn't anyone that was a spy. But again, there wasn't really any sort of struggle